It's Tuesday. Alright guys, today is a really cool day for me because it's the first day that I've been able to grab onto some advanced screening tickets. So tonight we're going to go see Kong Skull Island 2 days earlier than I would have been able to, which means I'll be able to get the review out as early as tomorrow. It's really exciting for me because ever since I started the channel, I've been wanting to get advanced screening tickets and try and be able to get ahead of the game a little bit and get my review out, and I just haven't been able to nab them. And we finally did, so it's going to be an exciting day for us. I'm going to go to work, but I'm going to leave work a little early and go see Kong Skull Island. It's going to be a fun day.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
You doing a vlog?
I'm doing vlogs.
Vlogging it?
I'm vlogging it. Bye!
Bye!
We gotta run over to Dan's house to drop off some files for him so we can edit tomorrow's episode of Replay, Dark Souls 3.
I was just
That's
talking
good
to
timing.
Heidi about your blog, or vlog.
Yeah.
Vlog. I was just talking to her about it. She's like, because we were talking about how, filming the studio stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, well, Tony's basically a walking commercial for everything right now. He's doing this vlog, and I'm sure everything that we do is going to pop up in there somewhere.
Yep.
Alright, buddy, have fun.
Yep, see ya!
See you later.
Do you have high expectations for King Kong?
It's like when you have a kid and you know your kid is a C student, you don't expect an A. You're just happy that they consistently get C's.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go see Kong Skull Island. We'll see you guys here in a little bit.
Yep.
Hey Rad World, welcome back to another episode of Review. Kong Skull Island, starring Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, Brie Larson, John C. Reilly, John Goodman, and countless other familiar faces. You know what it's about. It's about a bunch
You
of people
pretty
that
much-
go to an island. They go to Skull Island and they find King Kong. Like, that's what
Yeah,
this movie's about.
you pretty much know the synopsis from the preview. They really didn't hold too much back, so.
Yeah, that might be part of the problem that I have with the movie is that
Really?
the trailer, I feel like, I mean, not that I was expecting a whole lot from the film, but just the fact that the trailer gave a lot away, even though it's a big action blockbuster, and I didn't really, I didn't have very high expectations, and I feel like it didn't even meet those expectations, I guess.
My expectations were very, very low. I just wanted like a dumb Hollywood action blockbuster, with some, I think I requested some epic CG and some lighthearted comedic relief and, some pretty people and pretty shots and...
Well, we got all those things.
Yeah,
The
but...
CG giant battle, or monster battles were absolutely,
Yes.
those were awesome looking.
At least the monsters in this monster movie were good. The biggest issue with this film for me is I can forgive a lot of stuff. Like, I can accept a lot of stuff, but the transitions in this movie were unforgivable, and I think it just ruined the whole movie. Like, it had really good pieces, just was put together poorly and executed poorly, and I think that just ruined the whole thing for me.
I think that all of the comedy that was there to help, carry the film along just all fell flat. It wasn't really that funny.
Oh
Most of
my
the
God.
funny bits were in the trailer.
Yeah.
And
Except John C. Reilly, I still thought he was pretty funny.
well, yeah, he's the best part of the movie.
Oh yeah, but unfortunately, he wasn't like strong enough to be a saving grace for the film.
Right.
But John C. Reilly was great, and King Kong was great. Which
Right.
he's the star of the movie. They didn't, at least versus compared to Godzilla, they didn't hold back at all.
The beginning of the movie is very slow before they actually get to Skull Island. They're going through and you're meeting all the characters for the first time. It just introductions of everybody before we take them all off to the island. It was just really slow and really boring, and none of the characters were that compelling at all.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Tom Hiddleston's character is supposed to be the compelling character, like the hero of the story.
Yeah.
And I feel like he doesn't really care to be there.
Yeah.
As an actor, he's just acting, and I just feel like you can just clearly tell that every actor in the movie, full of talented actors, but they're all just acting.
Yeah.
You can just tell they're acting, and it's just nobody feels like a normal person.
Once shit hit the fan, then it was like you just immediately forgot about all that, honestly.
I think it's a movie that tries to focus on their characters and make you care about them when it should have just focused more on the big monster battles, because that's what everybody wanted to see. That's what they executed great in the film. All of that stuff is awesome. Part of the problem is just the overall tone of the film.
Yeah.
Is that they didn't know if they wanted to be just this action comedy monster movie, or more like the original, or like the last Godzilla movie we got, where it was a lot more serious toned monster movie. They didn't know where they wanted. They kind of fell in the middle, which made the whole execution of it all just wasn't executed very well. Because if they would have just went, we're gonna go straight up comedy, action, just blockbuster cheesiness, that would have been fantastic.
When you are dealing with a monster movie, that's pretty much like a given. That's what it should be. That's what fans want to see, is just a cheesy, lighthearted, action monsters fighting monsters movie.
The premise is ridiculous enough.
Yeah.
We don't need to take this premise super seriously.
Yeah.
The more serious you take it, the harder it is to even believe that there's a giant monster,
Yeah.
If you take it too seriously, you lose everything you have in the premise.
You pretty much have to accept what's given, and I was totally open to that, and I was totally willing to do that. It was just it just was executed poorly, and that was super disappointing.
I think that King Kong is a more enjoyable film than Godzilla was. King Kong, I haven't even rewatched Godzilla since we saw it in theaters, and as far as the monsters are concerned, I love Godzilla way more than I love King Kong. But as far as these movies, I think King Kong is a better step in the right direction, but I think that they just need to allow themselves to go full on just cheesy with it, because that's what it needs. I'll give Kong Skull Island a 6 out of 10. I thought the movie was half of it was good. So I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll give it a positive score there, 6 out of 10.
I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Because it had great moments, but overall it was so disappointing. It wasn't enough for those great moments to redeem the whole movie for me.
Alright guys, what did you think of this episode? Do you like the vlog intro in the beginning? Let us know in the comments. Click down here to subscribe. Watch the review for Logan is over there. Check that one out. And we'll catch you guys next time here on Rad Entertainment.
Get out of here!